predicting, well, like Nostradamus or something, to say that the world is not everlasting. We can predict it ourselves if we look around our neighborhood and see how we treated our planet and how wars have damaged each and every corner of the world, now and again. There is a story about two devils who live in a mountain. Actually, they're not devils. They're kind of semi-ghosts, yeah? Demigods or ghosts, perhaps half angel and half goblin-like, yeah. Okay. And they live together too. One is green and the other is red, just like the green light and red light outside. Okay. Green is for peaceful, smooth going, right? Red is for war, stop, obstruction. So, but both of them live together happily, ever before, together on the mountain, and with no problem, no anxiety, no desire, nothing. They live for long, many hundreds of years already. And often when they have nothing to do, they sat on top of the mountain and look down into the world below them, the world of humankind. And they saw all the busyness and the people walking up and down and all that. And they saw the world is always changing. So the green say to the red, you see, we live here many hundred years already, and our life never changed. Every day the same thing. But the world below, the world of human being, every day change. How come? And the red said, oh yes, you're right. Very interesting. Their life is more interesting. But the green said, but how come? How come their life is so changing all the time? And then the red thought for a while and said, oh, it must be because they always fight each other. Yeah. Because they build a building beautiful and big, and next day they fight and they demolished it. And then they build another one and then have war and destroy again. And that's why the world always have something to do. That's why the world is always changing. So now, if our world here, the two of us, too peaceful, too boring, I think we have to start fighting with each other. And that's what the red think. And the green say, no, fighting, we are good friends. We've been friends for many hundred years. How can we fight each other? But the red say, if we don't fight, then we never have any change. Our life is always going on like this, and it's boring, and we don't make any progress. So let's fight. So the green say, no, I cannot do it. No, we are friends. But the red insists, say, from today, you are my enemy. That's it. Declare war right there and then. So, and then he left. He don't live with the green anymore. He moved to the other side of the mountain and sat there alone. Prepare for war. And the green also stayed there in that corner of the mountain, felt so lonely and miserable. He missed the other devil, the goblin, demigod. So he was feeling very miserable, you know. And you know the goblin, the kind of demi-angel, they have magical power. Apart from can fly, yeah, can make things appear by themselves, can see very far, can hear very far. They also have a long nose which can stretch to no limit. So the green goblin sat there one day and feeling very bored. And suddenly he noticed in the world of human below, there's something shining, flashing, shining all the time. So he was curious, and he used his nose. He made his nose long. He said, grow longer, grow longer, grow longer. And then the nose keep growing long, and then pierce into the world below, where the shining and flashing is happening. And then the shining and flashing came from the clothes of the princess of that city. And it happened that the servants were hanging her clothes outside to air it. Yeah. And her clothes have gold thread. So and also some jewelry, studded with diamond, rubies, and etc., etc. So it's glittering in the sun. That's why it was shining and flashing. So now the servants say to each other, "Oh, her clothes are so beautiful, but so many. Now we don't have enough bamboo pole to hang. What to do?" At that moment, the nose of the devil, the goblin, just arrived on time. Did you hear this story before? No? Oh, I'm glad. So and then the servant thought, "Oh, we have a long bamboo, enough to hang the rest of the clothes on it." So they put the rest of the clothes of the princess on this green pole, and then happy went inside. Eat some chapatis. So now the green goblin suddenly felt so heavy on his nose, so he was scared. He immediately, pulled his nose back to the normal size. And then there come all a bundle of glittering clothes at his feet. And he was thinking, oh, must be a lucky day. So he tried on, and beautifully it looks. Yeah, so he was proud and marching around himself alone. And then it happened that the red came over. He wanted to start a fight, to progress. But then the green said, "Look here, I have some new clothes, beautiful. And I saved some for you, half of them for you." And the red was looking with contempt, saying, "Look, I don't wear these kind of ridiculous things. Only crazy people do, like you." He wanted to start a fight, so he talked nonsense. But the green is always green, so it's very cool. So he don't pick on it. He said, okay, fine. If you don't wear them, I do no harm, leave them there. It's all right. So the red don't know what else to do. So he went home. But actually he was very, very jealous of the green. And so he tried to get some clothes for himself. So now he also put his nose very long down into the palace and waiting for some clothes to be hung on. But it happened that the samurai, at that time they are practicing swords together. And when they saw such a long thing coming, I said to each other, "What's that?" And the other said, "It must be the new invention of the enemy trying to attack us. Let's kill it first." Oh, okay, then puck with the sword. And so suddenly the red felt so sharp pain, and immediately he pulled back his nose to the normal size. And then it bled, and he cried and cried so much. And then the green heard his crying and came over, said, "What happened? What happened?" And the red was so embarrassed and angry and cannot say what the truth is, so he said, "Leave me alone," and things like that. "You don't